Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean, and this is our nightly video report for Thursday, November 3rd, 2016. So the Bears are keeping the pressure on the Bulls. Some of my targets that I've been waiting for are actually coming into play. This was kind of a sneaky drop. They held everything up in this area here, had a couple small breaks, but then like the last 3 days we just seen things collapse when everybody was kind of anticipating it to just kind of stay stagnant going into the elections, which I was one of them too. The fact that we're seeing Donald Trump moving up in the polls is throwing that uncertainty card, and now people are starting to adjust their portfolios. Like I said, I don't think it's going to make any difference in the world, whether it's Hillary or it's Trump. But in any case, they're kind of adjusting their portfolios for a possibility of him winning. So we hit the moving average today. This is one of our targets. If it breaks here, then we're probably coming down to the 2048 and possibly even down to this 2035, which would be closing this gap. Now, after we do the elections pass and we get a bounce or whatever, I still think we're coming all the way back down here just to close some of these gaps. But that's a little bit down the way. Right now, since we've really been up in this level, this has been my target. It just took a much, much different road than I expected and a lot longer to get there. But even with this drop right here, it still kind of has that ABC type look to it. So it's still, even though the markets have been kind of under pressure, it's really not that bearish if you look at things. I mean, we had a nice move here, sideways and then up, and now we've basically really just gone sideways, just in a in a range. So again, we're at a target right now. What the Bulls are going to have to do is get it above this 2149.50 area. That will get them out of the woods, but they're still going to have to battle the resistance up at the 2180 and the 2197. So they have their work cut out for them, but this is the support area. If it breaks, then we're going down to the 2048 level. On an hourly chart, come on, turn. Hang on one second. I don't know what's going on here. It's frozen. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Okay, so on an hourly chart, you can see that, I've been saying that I've been waiting for some bullish divergences to hit, and, this right here doesn't really show you the true bullish divergences like this or like this. Right now, it's, we're kind of going down and just flatlining. So there's a real good shot that if we get a bounce, there's still going to be another move to the downside. And again, that may bring us all the way down to this 2074 or possibly down to that 2050 level. So, but we would have to get a bigger bounce to set up the bearish divergence, and this is what I mean. Like the big bounce like this is going to bring the oscillators up. And then what happens is when they come and make a lower low, these make a higher low, and that's your buy signal. We've been seeing sell signals all the time, but we don't really get too many buy signals that have hit. And really the proper one would be like that, where it pops up and then we come back down and make another low and we see the bullish divergences. But that's not I'm still not crazy about shorting, or doing really shorting or going long right now, just because we've had a pretty big move to the downside. It's been pretty contained, even though it's been down, and I just think it's a little late in the game. And really, the whole thing was going into waiting for the elections, and they're around the corner. So right now, if you took that 2105, the break of the 2105 short, and to maybe take a little bit off in that range and hold half. But that's one of the reasons why I was saying maybe just jump with some of them, and if it comes up, you short more, take the second half. If not, you just run with half, and that's pretty much the only option that's been there is just running with the half. So that's pretty much it. We did get some early. Hang on a second. I want to get over to here. Okay. So on a 15-minute chart, I was saying that I was anticipating a little bit of a bounce because of the bullish divergences that were here. It was short-lived, and that's just telling us that the market is weak right now, and every time the bulls give it a go, they're losing, and we're seeing things sell off. So I think really the biggest objective for the bulls right now is really going to have to be to get it above the let's say the 2100 level, because that's if we take a look here. We have a 23% retracement, we have the moving average, and we also have a pivot. So that's going to be really the first objective. If they get above that, then they make a move for the 2115. If the bears step in and continue pressure, we're probably going to see a move down to the 2072, and then most likely down to that 2048 level. So with that, let's see what plays out tomorrow. I am going to be putting out morning notes tomorrow. I don't know why I was making it like today was Friday, but I will be putting out morning notes tomorrow. I'll put out a video on Sunday, and then that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to be dark until about Wednesday because I'm going to be in the hospital with getting my knee replacement. So with that, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.